Hello and welcome to Turtle Talk. This is my talk show, vlog show that I do, and I just haven't done one in a while because of just holidays and crazy stuff, all the stuff that's been going on. It's been pretty busy, and then just I don't know, personal stuff I've been dealing with. So apologize for it being a while since I've had a show. Um, so let's talk about what's been going on. Been watching Naruto, which it's a show that I really put off for a long time. I really didn't want to watch, and I I kept seeing that thing where he's like, I'm a ninja," and I was like, "What? This has nothing to do with ninjas." And that's a very early scene, I think, in the show. So I guess my initial judgment off that was like, this is a very kid show, weird, almost that like Nickelodeon style. I mean, I put off Avatar for a long time where I just didn't watch it. So I guess Naruto was kind of in that same uh, area of anime that I was just like, don't want to watch it. Now I'm about 90 episodes into Naruto, and it's decent. I think it's worth watching. It's got a slow beginning, and then kind of when they start doing the Chunin exams, I think is what they were. Like things started picking up like before it even is happening, like those that exam and like all the stuff leading up to it, like you get to start meeting all the different ninja, like from their village and from the other villages. Really, that's where it picks up, and that's where it starts getting exciting to me. Um, and now I'm past some of that, and it's like, okay, I'm hooked now. I'm a little bit more convinced about the show, so I can watch it. It took a while to get there. I've been watching a little bit of Doctor Who. Finally, friends talked me enough into it that I'm watching it, and I made it through the first the 2005, what's his name, Eccleston, that Doctor. So I made it through him, the first season in like 2005 that happened, which I believe he was the ninth Doctor. So I'm at like David Tennant now, the 10th Doctor. I don't know how this stuff works. I haven't read up on it enough to really know like anything, but I see why people like the show that do like it, and I can see why the people that like can't make it through the show can't make it. So I'm really on the border of like, man, I wish they had like better graphics for some of the stuff, and then I'm like, but they have really cool ideas and like the way that things happen, and then like the thought process that goes behind it with the Doctor and Rose and stuff. I get it. It's pretty good. It's worth watching. I like it. So I've been enjoying that. Other stuff, more Star Trek Next Generation, going through like the old stuff. I remember coming home back in the day in like 90, 95, 96, coming home from school, and like the only thing that would be on would be Star Trek because we didn't have that many TV channels, and so Next Generation would be on, and you got Picard and Geordi LaForge and Data were like three of my favorite characters. Those are like three awesome characters. Riker, he was never really a favorite, but he's pretty awesome. And then there's Will Wheaton. So I like Will Wheaton. He's a cool guy. And so to see like his early acting kind of career, I don't know if he did anything before that, but that's where I really remember him from. And then to see him now and like Big Bang Theory and stuff, it's pretty cool. And to watch tabletop show on the internet and stuff, the Geek and Sundry stuff, that's really cool to see. So I've been watching a lot of that when I get a chance. And then another throwback, I've been watching Wonder Years, which I remember watching Wonder Years when I was pretty young and being, I don't know, almost lost and like confused in it, but like it's one of those shows. I mean, he's like 12, 13. It's about growing up. It's about the going to school and stuff. I mean, it's based in a 1968, 69 timeline. This is where the first seasons are. So it's not quite where I grew up. It's a little bit different. I grew up in the 90s, so I can see where like things are different, and that's probably how more my parents grew up and when they went to school. But it's got those just like school things that you have to deal with, and just the way it felt like it was kind of the same. It feels like it's the same when I went as it was back then. So I don't know. Kids these days, it seems like everything's so different, and I can hardly relate to them and the things that they do and say and talk about. I'm just like, what? And they start with video games way earlier, and they have more video games, and I'm just like, I wouldn't have done anything if I had like an iPad when I was 6. You would have never seen me outside at all. So yeah, it's crazy. Some of the stuff we're talking about. Kids that have like their own like iPad or have their own iPhone at like 2, 3 years old and like have like these alphabet games and stuff, and like my nephew has an iPhone that he plays Angry Birds on. Like he's beat Angry Birds, and like no one else in the household even plays it. So like it's not like anyone else beat it and it's just there. It's like he beat it. He's 3 now, but last time I seen him he wasn't even 3 yet. He just had his birthday. So that's crazy, kids these days. So what have I been doing video game wise? Video games, lots of League of Legends. I have like a new group of friends that I play with, so it's been fun. Been having a little bit of ARAM, a little bit of normal games, which I haven't been playing as much normal since I kind of fell away from my last group of friends and went through a while where I was just playing solo. So like when I was playing solo, it was all Dominion for a while, and then it was all ARAM, and some of the other random like All for One or One for All, whatever that game mode was. When those are happening, I'll play some of those, but for the most part, normals and ranked, I'm just like I don't feel like it. Most of the time, I just don't want to deal with like 4 other people that I don't know. So having new friends and stuff that I can play with, and we're on Skype and stuff, it's changed a little bit different. You know, I'm kind of having to relearn some, because you make mistakes in ARAM. You do stupid things and you go in, you're all suicidal, and you like in ARAM you'll just, you know, it's all about team fights, but like you can do a 3-on-4 and you can do weird team fights and still come out ahead. But in like normals, it's different because there's more map and you have to worry about pushing other lanes. So you have to like retrain yourself of all the bad things that you've been doing, all the big mistake making kind of moves. So I've been dealing with doing that, and you know, trying to find. I really like mid is really my role. If I'm gonna play anything, I want to play like Ziggs or Lux mid, maybe Malzahar. He's kind of weak now. He did like I've played him recently and just been like, wow, he does not feel as strong as he used to feel. So I don't know what they changed, but he's just doesn't have that power. But I like playing like Lux. Lux really good. If I can get Teemo mid, I'll do that. Anytime I can do that, but you know, you have to kind of like have friends that are understanding and know like you're gonna play Teemo mid. It's a little bit different, but you're not gonna get ganked. Like you've got the ward mushrooms and stuff out, so you're not gonna get ganked. So it's a good thing. Other games I've been playing, I tried to play Guild Wars 2. I tried to play Guild Wars 2 and it lasted about a day. I've been playing Hearthstone. Hearthstone's been pretty fun. Like I like just the variety of cards that there are, but I kind of wish there was more. But it takes so long to get the cards. That's kind of the drawback, is it just takes so long without spending any money on Hearthstone. It takes quite a while to get the cards. So I haven't been playing it like hardcore, like that's my one game, because it's not. I don't want to spend money on it. I don't want to get to that point where I'm like, I need to spend money on this. And then Arena, you don't earn enough. I feel like you don't earn enough gold to keep playing Arena all the time. And the few times I've played Arena, I've like had really bad deck choices that I've made, so I don't do as well as I should. I feel like I should do better, because in drafted I can at least win a couple rounds, you know, a day. But in Arena I'm like loss, win loss, oh well, kind of thing. You know, you get 3 losses. So the way it is to get gold to go, you have to play the other modes to get gold. So it's alright. It's still fun. It's pretty fun, and they not having to worry about land, not having to worry about like the mana system is just, it's a lot better than playing like Magic or any of those other card games that I've played in the past. So I was lucky to get in the beta, so I'm pretty happy that I did get in. Um, Other than that, I haven't been playing that much else. I haven't really even been playing like Black Ops 2. I just haven't had the time for it. I did upgrade back in right around Black Friday. I upgraded my RAM, and because I had issues and like had some RAM that died, and so I was running like 4 gigs, and then I upgraded back up to 8 gigs. So I had some stuff that just wasn't, like the RAM I had was slower, and it was like half the RAM I really want to have in my computer. So got back up to 8 gigs, and stuff's running a lot smoother. It's so much better. So I should probably actually play Black Ops. At some point I should play Black Ops again. I haven't had too many games. I had a couple games where I was getting called a cheater, but then, you know, Call of Duty Ghosts came out, and so I don't know, I just didn't feel like getting Ghosts. It just didn't seem as appealing. I like Black Ops more than I liked Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 2 more than Modern Warfare 3. I played Modern Warfare 2 a little bit, and I played Modern Warfare 3 quite a bit, but I played Black Ops 2 a lot more. So like whatever the next Black Ops 3, or if they change names to something else, I don't know. I don't pay attention to storyline because I do not care about the single player. It's all about the multiplayer to me. It's not even about the zombies. The zombies is like it's a kick like once or twice, but I'm really not very good at it. So Ghost didn't even have zombies. It has the extinction, whatever. It has the alien mode. They look like the aliens from Starship Troopers, but it's just not appealing to me, so I didn't bother. Haven't got it. I need to get a new video card. I'm planning to get a new video card. I'm gonna get like a NVIDIA GTX 660 from EVGA. So it's like the For the Win FTL, FTW, whatever it is, some kind of edition, FTW edition with like 3 gigs of RAM on it. So it should be a good card. That's my plan. Gonna get that, and that should make playing some of those games, Battlefield and stuff, a little bit smoother. I didn't get Battlefield 4 because I didn't think my video card could handle it. It's a little bit older, so it's something I need to do. But for most of the games I play, League of Legends and stuff, I'm fine. I can play stuff on max settings, so not a big deal. Counter-Strike Go and stuff, I can play that on any settings I want. It's not a big deal. Left 4 Dead, max settings. So haven't really had the need to get the new video card because I do have a good video card from a couple years ago. Like, it was at the time really good. So it's like it's an NVIDIA EVGA super clock. So it was good at the time. So it hasn't been a priority, but you know, now it's time. It's time to get it. It's time to get something good. I don't feel like my card could have played. I think my card is listed on Call of Duty Ghost as like minimum setting or minimum card or something. So I'm like, I'll just wait till I get a new card to even bother playing it. So I might get Ghost afterwards. I don't know. It's undecided. It didn't have that like appeal. Like Black Ops had the appeal. Like I wanted it in at first day when I first did play it. Modern Warfare 3 I did a tournament for. That's why I got Modern Warfare 3. Like I did like a local tournament, like opening or like the release day, and so I got into it a little bit sooner. Black Ops 2 was kind of the same thing. I tried to go to any place I was playing it, and I was like, this is really good. I like it. So yeah, Call of Duty Ghost, I don't know. I mean, it just never had the appeal. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. Eventually. I don't know. I might wait. There's a lot of other games. Titanfall, I don't know when that comes out, but the beta and stuff is opening for it. So with any luck, I could get into that. Or what was some of the Mech Warrior looking kind of games? I cannot remember. One of those like mech fighting, robots fighting online games. One of those looks really good, but it's really not going to be my main. My main thing is still probably going to be League of Legends. So not too big of a deal. I tried playing like Diablo 3 again, and I know the expansion stuff for that's coming out this year, so maybe that a little bit. If I can get some friends that are actually back into Diablo 3, that'll be something I'll play. Right now, I have no friends that play it. I have no one that even cares. You know, other stuff. Try to look. Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in a while. I haven't played World of Warcraft in like 2 years. I don't even know why the icon's still on my desktop. Honestly, why do I have a World of Warcraft? I think just for the Hearthstone, because of the Hearthstone launcher, it's there. That's all. Other stuff, I don't know. Been watching a little bit of Dragon Ball Z for nostalgia, little kicks. Vegeta was one of the best characters in anime that I remember when I was younger. I'm just like, he's such a hardcore guy, but like bad guy, almost anti-hero. Because then he comes to the good side, but he still kind of has that like mischievous thing to him. Awesome character, loved it. I love Vegeta. He's a great character for anime stuff that I watched when I was younger. He was definitely one of the favorites. Goku was like the main guy. Main guys almost always, you know, have that like too good of a feeling to me. Like they don't have that I can just be badass and kick butt, and they just don't. Where like Vegeta was like, I'm gonna fight him, you know. So that's the kind of characters I used to like a lot better. I don't know what else is really going on. This is turning out to be a shorter video than I thought. I did get a lot of Christmas movies, which some of which I was gonna say like which ones I liked and recommend. But that's kind of, it's weird to recommend stuff because like you guys probably don't have the exact same taste as me, but like the ones I really like Pacific Rim, I already liked before. Like when I seen it in the theater, Pacific Rim was pretty awesome. There was ones like I haven't seen, like Man of Steel, and I kept planning to go see it in the theater, and I just never got to. But I got it for Christmas, and I did get to watch it, and I like it. Like some of the fighting scenes in Man of Steel. I bring up this because of the Dragon Ball Z talk. Like they're zooming around, they're back and forth, they're like punching each other through walls and stuff. I was like, this could easily have been like reskinned as a Dragon Ball Z movie, more than the Dragon Ball movie that came out 2 years ago or whatever that was, because that movie was not anything close to the show. So this movie, like the fighting style, like if they were gonna redo and make like a Dragon Ball Z movie live action, this would be the way to do it. And I think it was just a couple of the scenes that really like put that thought in my mind, but I really liked it. And then there was like Thor 2 wasn't something I got for Christmas, I don't think, because it's not out yet, but I watched it in the theater a second time, and Thor 2, like there's definitely like Lucas Arts or Lucas something does the sound, Lucas Studios, whatever, does like the sound, and so like there's definitely like they're out in the courtyard and they're like sparring and stuff, and like you kind of hear like that lightsaber kind of like thing. They have like the little glow at the end of the stuff as they're fighting, and they're doing like kendo kind of stuff, and like at the end of their weapons it's like you know, so it kind of has that like Star Wars feel to it. And then there was another part where like the spaceship's like and twisting and moving and stuff, and it was like, oh man, that's kind of cool. It's kind of Star Wars-esque. And then there's like one ship that like at one point like you just hear it like engine start and like go, and it's like and it sounded a lot like a pod racer, and I was just like, this has got a very Star Wars feel. And then you get through the credits and you're like, oh, there it says LucasArts. Got it. George Lucas had something to do with this. So, or his studio, whatever. Like the sound effects, pretty good. You know, like sometimes the sound assets and effects that you hear in movies are just like very nostalgic and like bring back that other thought. I'm one of the people that I don't judge based on that. I appreciate using similar sounds and stuff, because it does kind of like, ooh, like that's like, and then you have that like kind of like kid like excitement nostalgia moment, and you're like, oh. So I'm not against that. I mean, some people are like kind of against it. There's definitely some sound assets. I remember back in World of Warcraft, small tangent, there's like this what's the instance inside Stormwind, whatever that's called. There's like some like gates or it's a jail, it's a prison. So like there's some like the prison cell doors that like open and they're like that, and it's like the same sound effect you hear on like every movie, every squeaky door that ever opens, every like jail cell kind of metal, and it just sounds like the same. And then there's like the like druid bear form and like the hunter bear pets and a few other things that make that same like you hear that in other movies and stuff, and you're just like, they are using the same sound as World of Warcraft did. I don't like. I don't. So that's maybe that's because that sound is more overused than like you know. Lightsabers are cool. Squeaky doors not cool. Bears are cool, but pretty much every bear seems to make the same noise in movies. You know, even I want to say it's the Second Chronicles of Narnia. They're like on the beach and there's that bear and it just makes that and you're like, oh, same bear noise as like everything else. So I don't know. Anything else going on? Can't think. It's been a while since I've done this, a little out of practice. So I don't know, I think it's probably a good place to wrap up. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the vlog, and I plan to try and get some more footage. I don't know what, maybe some more video game footage. I haven't done any League of Legends footage in a long time because of the law recorder thing that I was using just wasn't working for like recording with the less RAM that I had. But since I fixed that, I should actually get back to doing that again, and I just haven't. I don't know, out of habit, out of practice. So could do that. I could get some Black Ops footage up, because that's really easy. Like you can use the in-game thing to make like a 2-minute video or like do a highlight reel. So I did that a couple times, and the last couple times I went to do it, the game that I like bookmarked a game. I was like, this is the game I want to do it to, and I went to do it and it was gone. And I was like, I don't know if I was like inactive or something for a week and it just like deleted it. I couldn't find the file. I knew it was like I had just done it like a few, like I feel like days before, but it was probably like a week before, 2 weeks before. But it seemed like I couldn't get back to the files. It seemed like the in-game, like Black Ops 2's in-game thing that like stores your game recordings wasn't keeping them for as long. I don't know if that was something that they patched in or if it was just the files maybe corrupted. I don't know. I'm not that much of an expert on Black Ops little video recording thingy, so I really don't know. But I was a little upset that some of the games that I knew I highlighted where I went like 30 and like 10 like were gone, and I just couldn't get to them to make like the quick recording editing thing. And then there was a couple where like I had so many kills that it didn't fit in like the 2-minute timeline. I kept getting like these 3-minute long videos. That was a little bit maddening, so I was actually using XSplit to record. Like I did the highlight reel and then used XSplit to record over the game instead of just using the in-game thing. It was like, I don't need to worry about your 2-minute rendering limit now. I can do however long I want. But that's a little bit different than you kind of just sit there and watch it actually play. I can do commentary over it, but there was just like 2 that I did it where I didn't even do commentary over it. There was one that I did because the guy was calling me like a cheater, and I was like, look, not cheating. Here's my video proof. I did not cheat in this game. I just did really well. I came up behind everyone and shot everyone in the back. So, flanking, it's important, guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great week, had a great Christmas, are having a good new year, and everything's going really well for everyone out there. So, I'll be back with another video at some point in the future.